Have you ever wondered what's really inside the Azmerian Ranges map? How to play it right, and most importantly, is it actually profitable? In this video, I'll break down everything you need to know. I'll also talk about some mysterious traces of Coalesced Corruption on the map, even when it doesn't have Coalesced Corruption applied. I think there's a secret here that still isn't fully solved, and I'm diving into that too. Spoiler alert, I thought this map would be packed with wisps, maybe even guaranteed sacred wisps, but it turns out it's a bit of a letdown. Still, the map is stunning, with some cool spots and beautiful places you won't want to miss. So if you're curious about whether this super rare map is worth your time, stick around, I've got all the details and gameplay coming up. You can find timestamps in the video description to navigate through the sections. In this video, I'll show you the map gameplay and the layout of Azmerian Ranges. First, I'll break down the map's value, how many wisps are there and whether it's worth preparing a strong waystorm for it. Then I'll talk about that mysterious traces of Coalesced Corruption and how it affected my map mod. Then I'll walk you through the map layout and how to play it effectively. Near the end, I reveal the boss fight, and as a bonus I share some cool clips and highlights, because this map is truly unique. Let's start with the Value and The Wisps. I was expecting way more wisps on this map, but after running 2 maps I only found 1 wisp in the first one and 2 wisps in the second one. It honestly felt like a bad joke since the devs promised lots of wisps. As Jonathan Rogers stated in their Down of the Hunt content reveal livestream,
"This map always has multiple Azmerian wisps in it."
He said multiple wisps in it. And what's more, one of the wisps on each map was guaranteed from my boss passive tree. If I didn't use that passive point, would it be 1 or 0 respectively? I mean, 1 or even 2 wisps is surely not multiple wisps. This map is so rare. I mean, I did hundreds or even more maps this patch and I only found 2 Azmerian Ranges maps, so I was expecting, I don't know, at least 5 or maybe 10 guaranteed wisps or even a guaranteed sacred wisp in it. Such a perfect layout for multiple wisps, and then this happens. I hope that it's a bug, and if not, it's a really bad game design. Now let's talk about the mysterious corruption. In that same livestream, Jonathan also said that Azmerian Ranges map is
now overrun with corrupt monsters.
What's interesting is that one of those maps had an extra 100% item quantity, and I'm still wondering where that came from. When I checked the map mods, I could see somewhere around additional 100% item quantity. First, I thought it's from the Atlas passive's multiplier, but then the rarity should be much higher as well. So I wonder if that's a Coalesced Corruption added modifier. It didn't happen on the second map, by the way. Also, even though this map didn't have Coalesced Corruption, I noticed some signs of it showing up. Specifically, there are some traces of Coalesced Corruption on the ground, but there were no additional monsters spawning from beyond. Maybe that's the way it should be, or maybe it's another bug. You know, it's early access, so everything is possible. I'm not hating the game right now, I'm just telling the truth. Anyway, that corruption thing is a big mystery for me. So maybe it's some weird map that doesn't spawn Coalesced Corruption monsters but still adds a mod. Just my conspiracy theory though. Now about the map layout. This one has a linear design, but it's not super narrow, more of a medium width. If you've ever played the Canyon map in Path of Exile 1, it's kinda similar in layout. Long, linear, but a bit wider. The best way to run it is from left to right all the time, so you avoid any backtracking. The boss of this map is the King of the Mist, and after defeating him there's a second boss, the Brambleghast. So this map actually has 2 bosses. Other than that mysterious 100% item quantity mod and the strange Coalesced Corruption traces and multiple wisps in it, it's just a pretty standard map. I think it might add some kind of mod, but it's nothing spectacular that would give you huge value. To sum up, the map is quite ordinary in terms of rewards, but it's absolutely stunning visually. You'll find bulls, some weird creatures on the altar near the boss arena, and overall it's just beautiful. So while the value is pretty low, the map's look is fantastic and it's fun to explore and enjoy. It really feels different than the other maps. Probably the map creators had a good laugh making us think we'd find something amazing here, but there wasn't much, except for the multiple wisps. I don't remember, have I already said that? So that's all about that map, and if you were wondering why the bosses were haunted by the spirits as well, it's not because of this map, it's because I used the unique Season of the Hunt tablet as I was doing my haunted bosses farming strategy, which you can check in my previous video where I share my farming strategy for Azmerian Wisp hunted bosses. That video is all about maximizing your chances to drop the Multimirror Rite of Passage Golden Charm and earning tons of currency even if you don't get that unique item. I definitely recommend checking it out. Links are in the description, comments, and on the end screen. That's it for today, and if you liked it, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I'm really hoping for multiple subscriptions and thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.